welcome back to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, we're talking about, not Halloween, Valentine's Day. Still have Halloween in my heart. We're talking about Valentine's Day items that have a high sell-through rate that you could be looking to list right now to start making money. I started making videos like this sharing my Terapeak research because as I was doing this in some of my other videos more casually, I started to realize that not everyone's using Terapeak, nor does everyone have the eBay store or the eBay seller hub to be able to have access to Terapeak. So in this way, I'm able to share some of the research that I can access through my eBay store and the eBay seller hub so that you can see some of the things that you might be picking up or that you might already have in your stash that maybe just isn't listed yet. So yesterday I put out a video about Target items that are really hot right now, Valentine's Day Target items that are selling and have a high sell-through rate, great profits. Today we're talking about other Valentine's Day items. I started making this video and realized how much there really was that was selling really well right now. And so I broke it up into two pieces. So let's jump into the things that are Valentine's Day related that are selling at a high sell-through rate right now. The first thing we're starting with are these plush bouquets. I found these for sale on Walmart and on Amazon. I have a feeling the ones on Amazon are probably resellers flipping them on Amazon, but there are a few different ones. There's Chucky and his bride. There's Bluey, there's Snoopy and Woodstock, which is an interesting love bouquet, but okay. But if you look on Terapeak, on the research tool, Terapeak Product Research, Valentine's Day Plush Bouquet, we're looking at a 68% sell-through rate with an average sold price of $29.55. I didn't narrow it down by Bluey or Chucky or Snoopy, but you can see the mix of them all throughout here. So if you see a plush Valentine's Day bouquet, there's probably other ones as well, but those were the main ones that I saw. Then pick them up because they can sell for a good profit. And if you're seeing over here, total sold 32. So frequently what people will do is they'll buy a number of them new. They'll raise the price because whenever they are scarce, they can get more money. They only have to create one listing and then they can just sell them from that one listing over and over and over again. Next, I am kicking myself because I saw these and I saw they had little bagel bite ones at Target. And this is a Kraft macaroni and cheese Valentine's Day heart noodle and gummies. I saw them. I mean, we were looking at them, laughing at them in the Valentine's Day section like a week or two ago. The macaroni and the bagel bites. Macaroni's selling a little better than the bagel bites, but here they are. There's a 73% sell-through rate at $53 is the average sold price on these. I may need to go back to Target and see if they still have some. So that's the next item. There's two different Funko Pop styles. The first one are these pink Valentine's Day ones that are Star Wars related. There's Rey, and then we've got a Stormtrooper. They're pink, so you can spy them, right? There's another Rey. If you just do a search for Valentine's Day Funko Pop, it's got a 48% sell-through rate with a $32 average sold price. And then there is this Spider-Man one that came out. So there are 108 sold. This is a way, if you don't have Terapeak to kind of see if it's a good sell-through rate just on your own, if you look at an item that has a higher amount sold than there are available, then you're looking at something that's probably got a pretty good sell-through rate. So there are 108 that have been sold already of these. Spider-Man, he's holding a bouquet. And there are only 29 available for sale. So that lets me know that that's something that has a good sell-through rate. But when I search it on Terapeak, I can see, yep, 88% sell-through rate with a $46 average sold price. Next, we're looking at Build-A-Bear. This is a Build-A-Bear exclusive, devilishly cute. It's a red teddy bear with little black horns. It is really cute. This one, I wanted to see if it was just that bear on the Build-A-Bear Valentine's or if it was other things as well. So 44% sell-through rate, $28 average sold price. I'm not sure why there were a couple bracelets showing up. So there's a teddy bear bracelet, but as you can see, a few other things were kind of sneaking in there on the Build-A-Bear listing, so you have to keep that in mind as well. But when I do the search for this particular bear, 37% sell-through rate with an $85 average sold price. So while it may not have that higher sell-through rate at $85, that's a really good price to wait for. And I have a feeling that that's going to ratchet up as these become more scarce and as we get closer to Valentine's Day. Then there are Lego. So this is not necessarily a specifically Valentine related Lego because they have a whole line of flower arrangements and flower bouquets. So the flowers are a good buy. If I do a search for Valentine's Day Lego, 61% sell-through rate, $28 average sold price. And let's take a look at a couple more that are more specifically Valentine related. Here's a little I love you in a box. This particular one, the sell-through rate is 47% at $25. And then this is a new one that came out that's an ornament hanging little wreath. And this one has a sell-through rate of 62% at $29, around $30. Garfield is another favorite. Now with Garfield, he used to be a good buy for everything. I would buy Garfield mugs and shirts and everything. But some of his popularity is tanking a little bit. Not sure why. But when it comes to Garfield Valentine's items, he still has a pretty good sell-through rate. So right now when I did Garfield Valentine's Day, 49% sell-through rate of an average price of $15. So with that, we're looking at greeting cards, we're looking at shirts, plush, anything Garfield Valentine related. And then Peanuts, same deal. Generally Peanuts and Snoopy, Charlie Brown is a good pickup. I noticed that when I was searching this, that there were a lot of the DVDs and VHS that sold. This DVD is doing a little better as far as sell-through rate. This is the Charlie Brown Valentine DVD, 69% sell-through rate at an average sold price of $11. While that's not a huge price for the average sold price, if you're getting it in a lot or you're getting it pretty cheap, then it's still a good, profit. I don't mind a $5 or $10 profit myself. If you get enough of them, those 5 and 10s roll into hundreds, so I'm happy for that. And then just Snoopy, Peanuts in general. This is a mug. So when I did Peanuts, Charlie Brown, Valentine, 78% sell-through rate at a $23 average sold price. And I go scan through to see, well, what are we looking at here? It looks like a book and a DVD and, coins. And so it's worth checking out and looking up if you find a Charlie Brown, Peanuts, Snoopy, Valentine. This is just a regular, I was searching different terms. Peanuts, wait a second, that's candy. And then if you find a Sanrio Squishmallow, especially the Valentine ones, they can sell really well. So Sanrio is Hello Kitty. So anything in the Hello Kitty family, it's got a 41% sell-through rate with a $20 average sold price. So we've got Bats Maru and Hello Kitty, and those are the main ones. But then there's this other little cinnamon roll one that's cute too. This was another one that's kind of surprised me, and there was no brand in particular, but heart-shaped or Valentine-themed soap dispensers. If you find them, they are selling really well with a 66% sell-through rate at $18 as the average sold price. I know I saw others. Because sometimes I'll come in here and I'll refine my search to, heart soap dispensers, Valentine Day soap dispensers. Let me take out heart. Just to see, is it the hearts? Is it this? I try to play around with it. So yeah, I'm looking at just Valentine's Day without the heart, 64%. So it goes up a little bit. Then there's a brand, Cynthia Rowley. She doesn't just make little elves, but all of her Valentine Day themed items are selling really well with a good sell-through rate. 49% sell-through rate, $37 average sold price. I'm going to zoom in here so we can see what we're looking at a little better. We're looking at sheets, table runners, conversation heart table runner. Looks like a lot of linen. So check your linen section, and then these elves if you don't get creeped out by elves. So check the linen section for Cynthia Rowley. And I'm seeing her Valentine stuff selling really well. I see a few other things here that aren't necessarily Valentine related, but if you see her name, just check it out because it looks like, hang on, I'm going to scroll. It's going to be quick. Looks like her sell-through rate's around 50%. And then these are the sweetheart cards, you know, like the little boxes, you know, conversation hearts, sweethearts. There are cars. They're not Hot Wheels. They're by a brand called M2, which I'm not familiar with. I don't need to be familiar with them. I just need to know if I see a sweethearts car, truck, van, pick it up. The sell-through rate there is 49% sell-through rate, and there's 905 sold, so it's not like they're not out there. They're out there at a $23 average sold price. So I will be on the lookout for those. These I went back and forth about adding, but because when I was doing my search for my little macaroni, he's showing up again, I kept seeing this gummy bear plush, gummy bear plush. It's a Walmart exclusive gummy bear plush, right? All these different colors. So I thought, oh my gosh, I'm seeing this little fella over and over and over again. But when I did the search for him on Terapeak, the sell-through rate was only 30%. I like the average sold price at $35, but it wasn't, the sell-through rate wasn't what I expected when I saw so many in the sold. Now that could be because there's still a lot up for sale, and as Valentine's Day gets closer, maybe that will tick up. Especially if when you go to Walmart, they don't have it or you can't order it. And then people will want to go and get it from eBay. So that's something to keep in mind there too. So when I saw that, I thought this was probably going to be a good one. So it may still be. Just keep it on your radar. And then we've got this tie, Beanie Baby Belly. Beanie Baby Belly. Say that 3 times fast. And this is a little axolotl, and this little tie axolotl with holding a little heart. Isn't it so cute? 92% sell-through rate at $15. So depending on what you're picking it up for, it could be a good flip. But here you can see 84 sold. So that means the person bought a whole bunch of them, made one listing, and then is just making the profit on them at one after the other. So that's a really good way to do it, especially on lower priced items or items that the profit margin may seem smaller. It may not seem like a smart investment for one, but if you're looking at bulk, 20, 30, 50, then it may be a smarter option because while the profit margin is less, you only have to make one listing and then just ship them out, especially if they're easy to ship and store like these. Might be a good pickup. As I said yesterday, if you don't have a Valentine, I hope you'll be mine because I don't have a Valentine either. So big hearts and love to you guys. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I have more videos like this coming out, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye.